we have some topsoil. I scraped the first 5-6 inches of topsoil off the top of one of those hills down there in the woods. So we got that in here. I've got a couple scoops of cow manure, and then we just decided to get some store-bought garden soil just for the tops, just to help us have, I don't know, just to help, right?
Looks good.
It'll be easy to plant in, I think. I feel like I would not be doing my dad and grandpa service if I didn't tell you that my grandpa always said you can do more with the backside of a rake than you can the front. Yep.
That's interesting.
It actually works.
Yeah, it does. Grandpa knows what's up.
I think we are ready for flowers after that.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Exciting stuff.
It's Thursday, noon in America.
Do you have a flower bed or a flower farm or anything of the sort? Tell me what kind of flowers you grow. This is my first year growing flowers. My dream is to have rows and rows and rows of flowers.
Down there where I'm going to put a big vegetable garden.
But we're starting with beds just to make sure it's feasible and that I can do it.
Who are we kidding? It's all we have time for this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like to put a big 40 by 60 greenhouse in.
One step at a time, right?
Right,
We'll
yep.
start with the raised beds. But
That looks good.
Yep.
I need to go dump those 2 bags.
Do it.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Look at that. I should have watched the little timestamp.
Hi again, actually,
So,
even though you didn't see us before.
We just talked for about 3 minutes, and I went to go turn it off. I was like, oh, it never turned on. So
That was a pretty good talk, too.
yes, it was. We told you all the things.
I don't know if we can replicate what just happened, to be honest.
No.
It's pretty much over.
It
Bye.
was pretty good.
Let's go.
So
Just kidding.
we're out at noon today. We filled the rest of the garden beds with dirt. Tamara is I'm going to speed through everything we talked about. She is soaking her
Ranunculus, corms.
those things.
And like I said in the previous message that you didn't receive, it's too late to plant ranunculus according to the experts.
Oh, yeah.
And according to our zone, they're not supposed to be planted now. But since I am a rebel of the flowers and I'm just wanting to try it anyway, we're going to do it anyway. So we're soaking the corms. I have some ranunculus and anemones. And I'm hoping that since I have half the day sun, half the day shade, that it'll stay cool enough for them to give me some blooms this year. Who thinks, if you know anything about ranunculus or anemones, do you think I have hope? Yes or no? Question.
I predict you're going to have me put a window air conditioning unit out here on these here in about a month.
That could happen.
So
That could
we'll see.
happen. I am pretty determined for these to bloom this year. So,
Oh, mercy.
hey, if you don't try, you'll just never know. We
That's
can't guarantee success.
But we can guarantee adventure.
That's right.
So, hey, I got a funny story to tell you all. We bought a Z-line
Yeah, there's a wasp.
range. We bought a Z-line range for our remodel. I bought it used. I bought it used to save some money because I'm all about that. Some things are worth buying new, but we found a really good deal on one. It was really clean.
Yeah.
It looked like it had never been used. So
Yes,
on the
it did
inside,
look like that.
Looked like that.
Yes.
We get there last night. We're remodeling the kitchen, so we were making frozen pizzas because our kitchen is in disarray. It was like 8:30 at night, and they're still not heated up. And we kept monitoring it.
And we have like 11 starving boys.
Yep.
No big deal.
So long story short, today at noon I looked at it, took the back off, and I had actually watched a couple YouTube videos. The heating elements get so hot that they melt the wiring harness. There's not enough insulation in those. So sure enough, I take it off and the wiring harness had melted. And so I need a new lower burn element and new wiring harness. But I have to say this about Z-Line.
Okay.
That's frustrating, but their customer service is impeccable. I called them today and they're like, oh, cool, give us the address and we'll send you a new wiring harness and lower heating element. And this is not the first time I've talked to them.
They're going to send us those things?
Mm-hmm. For free. For free. So,
Dude, thanks, Z-Line.
yes, thank you. That is excellent customer
Yeah, it
service.
is.
So definitely frustrating that we have to be in this situation, but great. They were
Yeah,
no questions asked.
they made it
So
right. We're
thank you
grateful.
guys.
Yeah,
We really
thanks.
appreciate it. And there was an issue that was my fault about 2 or 3 weeks
my.
ago. I was taking the lower, there has 2 doors. There's a smaller door. I was taking it off because it was kind of cattywampus with the world. That's a term, cattywampus.
Oh, interesting.
My grandpa used to say.
Sounds very like Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri. Missouri. Anyway, it has 2 hinges, and those hinges are spring-loaded. Well, I didn't have the little pin in there to keep that one. Oh, the air conditioner. Anyway. Drama. The pin came in, the pin came out, and the hinge flipped backwards, and it shattered the glass. I took the glass apart, expecting to just order the glass because it came out very easily. And Z-Line said, no, we'll just send you a whole new door. So they did that.
Again, Z-Line.
Yep. So thank you for helping us again. Doesn't that look good? I love what we're doing here.
We're excited.
That's so cool.
Okay, so if you are, we have a lot of like garden stuff happening. We have like our vegetable gardens, and then we have our like mini flower garden things happening here. So if you're planting a garden of any kind this spring, the wasp is attacking us.
It's right here by me. That wasp.
Babe, no, it's attacking me. No, I'm done.
All right, we'll go over here.
Is it on me?
It is now. Now it's on you. All right.
Okay, so if you have a garden of any kind, whether it's vegetable, flower, or whatever, let us know what you're planting this year.
You said lettuce.
But
That's pretty good.
let us know if you're planting lettuce. And if you're a flower farmer or you've dabbled in any kind of flowery things, do you think I have hope for my ranunculus and my anemones, even though I'm planting
in zone, tell them what zone we are.
7B, right?
I guess so.
I think 7B-ish.
Might as well give them our address, but I'm just kidding.
In zone 7B, and it's not fall. It's like early spring. So most Google websites would say there's no hope.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm a rebel of the flowers, so we'll see what happens.
See what happens. Everybody's helping Mom. We got solar lights out here, working on the Arkansas stone patio around these things. It's very pretty. Looking good, Mom.
Thanks.
Yeah? Little Noah's helping.
No, that's scary.
Tamara's scared of moths.
No, it's a moth.
You scared me.
Jumped in my face.
What's going on, boys?
Well, this guy kill our garden.
Yep.
Or what will be our garden.
We're grabbing rocks, aren't we?
Yeah. Yep.
Willow likes it. we're doing what would be a perennial bed up here. So our raised beds that you guys seen are there. And then we've got a 100-foot by probably 35, 40-foot section there for tomatoes. Looking good. That is gonna be so epic. So we hired a guy to come out and till up our first year garden for us because we don't have a tiller. And we started down there. You've all seen the raised beds. We started there. He was running into too much stone and didn't want to tear up his tiller, which I get. So we probably go 30 or 40 feet that way and then 100 feet long. But then Tamara and I had the idea to have him do up here as well, which is at the bottom of our hill. There's our root cellar. You guys are gonna start recognizing that. Pretty cool, isn't it, Tam?
Amazing.
This is actually better dirt here. This is years and years of oak leaves falling. And this, it's a cloudy day, but this is still, even though you see these, there'll be some shade here. West is that way, but this will get enough sun.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of envisioning either this, I want a perennial bed. Let me turn the camera around. I either want a perennial bed so we could do strawberries and asparagus here, or cucumbers and things that vine, right, and travel. So, because it's kind of hard to plant rows of tomatoes and keep that tilled up and clean next to cucumbers. So
I want to grow my cucumbers up a cattle panel.
that's a good idea too. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have all kinds of options.
And don't forget about cucamelons.
Yes, those will be cool. We bought tomatillos this year.
Yes.
And I don't even know.
To make some green salsa.
Yes, but I don't know how I guess I'll just straight row those. So if you got any tips on how to grow tomatillos, let me know. But man, this is cool.
Missouri. Tomatillo.
How do you say tomatillos?
Tomatillos.
Tomatillos? I thought I did pretty well. Tomatillos. You heard me. Tamara and I found ferns on rollback. So this year's ferns are brought to you by Walmart. You look like a forest rolling down the street. Evelyn's not happy about it. That's awesome. Look at these, Tam. Look at these flowers real quick.
What?
Look at those hollyhocks.
I love holly.
And these
Babe, I think
eryngiums.
Oh, wow.
You think you need every one of these.
No,
just
this
saying.
is what I really need. This is my favorite.
Okay, we'll get it.
I already got one.
And Tim and I are out on a date. So what do? We go to Walmart and we buy ferns, like all of them. So if you're looking for ferns, sorry, but we bought the store out. Actually, we didn't. There was plenty. But these are on sale. They're on rollback for $10. So we got 10 of them. I think last year we did 8 from our local grocery store. And got the tiller in here too. So excited. All right, what are we doing?
Hanging our ferns. It's officially springtime.
Exciting. I love ferns.
There's just something about ferns on the front porch.
I meant to get a new deck board here. Don't step right there. There you go. There is something about ferns on the front porch. That looks good, Tim. Okay. Well, that's good because we can wrap around to the other sides. Looks really nice.
That looks so good.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping Mom.
Is that all of them?
That's it. Guys, it is, yeah, that's a fuel filter. We've got a tiller. I bought one the other day, but it didn't have the bottom shroud, and so some rocks got in there, and so it wasn't assembled correctly. I had to return it and exchange it, so that's cool. So look at our new farm purchases. I've got a middle buster. This is going to give us rows and trenches for our potatoes. It's got a plow on the bottom, so it'll divide the earth. Very excited about that. And then this is a subsoiler. I bought this because I want to create some trenches from the top of the hill all the way down and see if I can get some water down where our garden is going to be. I just got done tilling this up. We're pulling the loose dirt back into place and trying to set these rocks up as a border. I need to go find some more. But the boys are helping me with some weed control here. Good job, man. Looking good. Bunch of good workers here. What do you say we do pizza tonight or something?
Oh yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah.
And then we're tilling this up for Mom for her roses. Okay, this is the first look. I did a couple passes with the potato buster, or the middle buster. This is not tilled. So the guy I paid to come out was able to till from here to about here, but then he was getting into too much rock. You can see it there. So I wanted to try virgin soil here. And with a couple passes, I was able to get a decent potato row. The boys and I are getting these rocks out of here. But that looks pretty good, but man, there was a lot of rocks. Look at all of these rocks that are coming out. It's this Arkansas flatstone stuff. I think it breaks. Well, that one didn't, but it breaks, but it messes up the tiller. So pretty happy with it. That looks pretty good. I better get back to work. Okay, this is about 5 passes with the middle buster. Loving what we're seeing here. And we've already planted a bunch of boys. What's up, dudes?
Hi.
Look at that. Bunch of hard workers.
Hi.
What's up, Sai?
Hi.
That looks really good. Your Mexican cola. That looks good. Looks very good. All right, we have a hole. Thanks to the off-screen husband.
My first rosebud ever is from my sweet husband.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
What kind is this?
This is the Desdemona. David Austin, Desdemona. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Love it. Okay, we ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm kind of nervous. I might need your help.
Okay. Hey.
Hi.
We were just commenting on our hair, both of us.
Working hair.
This is working hair. It is Saturday evening in America. We have, man, today was really cool. Went to Tractor Supply. We did our taxes today, so it's kind of a set the cadence of the day a little bit different. But I went to Tractor Supply with the intent to buy a middle buster. Bought it. It was on sale. But right next to it, they had a, what did I call it now?
One of those digger things.
Soil, yeah, whatever. Anyway, the other one that does the trenches. So look at this.
Trench digger.
Trench, yeah, I'll think of it here in a minute. But look at this. This is the middle buster. It did this in a matter of 10 minutes with several passes. There's a lot of rock, but we'll rake that out of there.
That's the Arkansas rock.
Isn't that cool, Tam?
Yes, it is.
Cannot wait to get potatoes in here, and we'll fill it with better soil and mound it up. Subsoiler, that's what the thing's called. I'm gonna use the subsoiler, so we have water, of course, at the top of the hill, but I'm gonna see if I can trench it all the way down, or my shop is way down that way and around the corner, and I have water there, so I may be able to trench a line and run some water lines that way. It's gonna be so cool, isn't it?
So cool. It's all coming together.
Mm-hmm.
All of our hard work. We can see it.
We don't like, y'all can help us here, but there's too much shade here. It's 6 o'clock at night. What time is it?
About 6-ish.
6:15. So there's more shade than I like, but I'm gonna have to take out, some of these trees. These are going. These won't be here. So I'll take those out. I need to do it sooner than later because I have tilled soil. Mm-hmm. But I fully expect to have to till this again with my hand tiller.
The sun's out now. You can kind of see where the shade is at.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna from 6 o'clock on once the sun.
Okay, 6 o'clock.
Once the sun hits those, there's only about 45 more minutes of light anyway before it's behind that hill. So
figuring it out.
It's fun, isn't it?
It sure is fun.
So we still need to figure out, fill those beds. We planted all of your roses or some?
We planted all of my roses today.
That's cool.
I'm a happy camper.
Yeah, they look good too.
As long as the dogs don't dig them up.
Yeah, right?
Pretty sure we won't have dogs if my roses get dug up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the price I paid for them.
The roses, not the dogs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But just wanted to show you, this is a wind day, kind of cool. Tractor Supply is also delivering. I have free credits because we spend money there, I guess. But they're delivering a auger for the back of my tractor. So that's going to be cool because next few videos, you're going to start seeing fencing go up around said garden because we don't want deer eating our food.
We have lots of deer. Fencing it is.
Yep. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Fun stuff happening.
Keep you posted. Adding to our weekend video.
Oh.
You're telling me about a plant. This is another ditch I'm working on.
We have a lot of this stuff. That's pretty cool, right? Look at that pretty plant.
Camera's using Google to
Caleb's
find
like,
what all
you
the
gotta,
flowers are.
Caleb's like, you have to share that app with me. I'm like, it's called Google.
It's terrible. Hey everybody.
Hi.
It is late Sunday night. I'm tired.
I just saw your finger go.
I know. I gotta start all over again. Trying to hold this up. That's our cow print, by the way. Look at
that. It's late.
Yeah. So most of the boys are in bed. We got Noah and Evie here. We're just delaying putting them to bed, but we need to. We've had a pretty full weekend, haven't we?
We have had a very full weekend.
Been good.
Lots of I was gonna say production. What's the word I'm looking for?
Productive?
Lots productivity.
Productivity.
On the farm.
Yep.
And we're excited. We're getting closer and closer to having our garden done, as you saw, and
done or at least started. It's defined.
Started.
We have the frame, we have it defined.
Yeah. By done I mean planted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're nowhere near having any of that done, so we've got
Closer.
My thumb keeps getting right there. Hello. So we've got it tilled up. We had it tilled up. You saw that earlier in the video. And later we bought the potato buster, middle buster. And now that I have that, I wish I'd had that before we tilled it, because I'm going to go through and pull up. Actually, I did a furrow with
Excuse me, should I hold this for you?
Yeah, you want to hold
I
it for me?
just feel like it's very...
I did a furrow in the tilled up area, and it was nice and smooth dirt. It was good stuff. So I was happy with that. Yeah. So that's going to be a nice addition to the gardening, make things so much easier.
Yes, Caleb's tractor capabilities have greatly enhanced our farm life.
And having a couple of those new tools was really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
I also got a little bit of more shiplap put in. The kitchen and cabinets are beginning to come together. I've got a deadline now of Friday. We're having measurements come out for countertops. So I've got to finish up some stuff. I would mount them. I've got cabinets ready to rock and roll, but I need to rewire or move some receptacles. So for example, we had the dishwasher on the right side of our sink, and now we're moving it to the left side of our sink because previous owners had put right side and it was steaming up the other side of the cabinets and making the paint warp. And so it was a thing.
It didn't make sense.
No, it didn't.
No.
And it just makes sense better. It has more room, the door and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
super
anyway,
pumped.
so I'm rewiring that. I've recorded some of the remodel, but I don't know. I'm showing you more garden and outside things. I haven't done a whole lot of that. I've failed on that. So
We have a lot of projects going on.
yeah, we do a ton of
Always.
projects. Yep.
Which is really fun, actually. We kind of thrive on that.
You guys have seen our view. We love the house, love where we're at, love our farm. It's so perfect in that sense. The house is mostly perfect. It was just space-wise, right? It was just very dated, like 1994 everything.
Yeah.
And it's not bad, right? It was right in its own time. But we're, remodeling mantles and fireplaces and yanking out trim and putting in shaker style and just different things.
And we're doing it all debt-free. So
That's right.
we're
That's
taking
right.
it piece by piece so that we can do
Because
that.
I'm aggressively trying to pay down a mortgage. So I don't want a mortgage. I don't want us to be in debt much longer. So
And we won't be.
no, we'll talk about that at some point too.
Yeah.
Finances and how all that works. It's go Dave Ramsey. There's my plug. So man, it was just a good weekend though.
It was such a good weekend.
Went to church this morning,
Yeah.
Sunday school, then church. I forgot what we did. Oh, came back and had chili. That was good. And then we went out. I needed to get some 12-2 wire at Lowe's and a few things. So we had to go back into town, but we took all the dudes, went to Lowe's, and then it was dinner time, and we don't have a kitchen so our kitchen's totally torn up, so we went out to eat tonight. It was really good.
Yep.
So, anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for being here, y'all. We love to share our lives with you and all the fun stuff going on, and we sure appreciate you coming along for the adventure. It's been fun.
So, till next time.
See y'all later.
What's our little slang?
What's our ending like?
We may not,
What is it? We can't guarantee success.
but we can guarantee adventure. Thanks
Till
for
next
watching.
time.
See ya. Bye.